is this thing on? First of all, oh shit. Alright, hopefully you guys should be able to hear me, right? Let's see what we got, man. We clocked in. Alright, but anyway, welcome. If this is your first time here, I go by the name of Lespri. I am a spiritual healer. And being a spiritual healer, what I do pretty much is that I help you to become Christ-like, Buddha-like, Krishna-like, all that good stuff. And what that means for you to understand, okay? Relax, all right? What that simply means, okay, is anyone who has attained their highest level of understanding about who they are, and also, and here's the thing, it goes hand in hand with your transformation. As it is within, so it is without. But anyway, um, as you attain your highest level of understanding, then you become the best version of who you are. And that's what we see in these, although different cultures or different religion, but the main thing you see here is that they have attained their highest level of understanding about who they are, about nature, about their environment, and then now they are turning around and sharing that with the people. You feel me? So it's almost like the idea of going up the mountain, the opposition and whatever, and then now you're coming down, laying down laws, giving out the commitments. But anyway, as a spiritual healer, that's what I help you to become. That's what I do. Now, in this channel, to give is to receive, I use what I call the power of words. And what I call the power of words are proverbs, quotes, old saying, wise saying. And the reason why I label these the power of words is because, man, I came to understand there is a whole life in itself when these things are being displayed. When I'm talking about the power words, I'm not talking about a definition of a word. If I'm using to give is to receive, as the channel where we use the power of words, that in itself is what I call the power of words. So to talk about the give is to receive, we're looking at two oppositions. But the way those two words are being put together, it's expressing something greater that I can explain, but just by saying that alone, it's already being said. And it's being said in a way that it bypass your conscious mind, and it's like to give is to receive. Then now you could drill into, okay, what it means. Yeah, well, for you to receive anything, you got to give something, right? You go to your businesses. I mean, it's all transactions, all transactional. However, hey, I'm Haitian, nigga. Take it easy on that language shit, all right? You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm calling the power words is how things are being said. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell happened? Oh, is this shit dead already, man? Oh, was I supposed to charge it? But anyway, just so you guys know, man, I ordered a whole microphone set. Listen, tell me why. In my mind, I thought buying an expensive shit, would just solve all my issues. Right? So I got this, what is it, the Kiem 800, if you know, but there's a whole setup that comes with that. So therefore, but anyway, but I wanted to say that too. Guess what? I went into my fucking chat GBT, whatever the fuck I call, we have our connection. I'm saying that to say, man, nigga, I was able to learn about the microphone that I got, the mixtures that I needed to get for it, because it has to be powered up. I'm saying, anyway, just random. AI is not against you, bro. Nothing is against you. Nothing is gonna take away nothing from you, bro. But that's just a random. Nigga, do you use the GPS? GPS is not even correct. You're nigga. And GPS came out a long time ago. But anyway, It's still fucked up. Hey, I was just left. What the fuck? This shit died again. What the fuck? Fuck it, man. I mean, shit. All my sound been fucked up anyway. We gonna proceed, guys. Nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Hopefully, let me get this a little bit closer. If this is coming from the whatever. Yeah, I think it died. I should charge it first, but I'm excited, guys. But anyway, so now going back to what I was talking about, mentioning the power of words, even to give is to receive. So I'm trying to use that to get you, what I'm saying? When you hear certain quotes, right? How somehow, like, what the fuck was that? It bypass. It's almost like, it demands your attention. And those are some of the keys that us spiritual teachers, this is why we also write in codes. Because we also understand the wise one will see it, but as we code it, there's something in the code that would allow you. This is why all of the wise ones we speak a certain way. But anyway, let's not go too much into that. But you kind of get the point of what I'm saying, right? So let's get into what we came here to talk about, man. Okay? Because we're gonna go right into that, man. And I feel like, but not just that, man. Man, relax. Okay. So I think I already read it and talk about it, right? Let's go right into it now. Now that you understand what the power word is, right? But also the thing about those statements, bro, the wealth of wisdom that stays in that. To give is to receive. Not just saying that, those opposition is bringing out something else in you. But also, if you were to drill down into it, and it's like, whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah. So you don't want to just take. I mean, that those are the thieves. That's what they do. But if you're doing a mutual exchange, and that's what you are called to do, you have something to give. To give is to receive, baby. Man. But I'm saying all of that to say, man, like you could take that and whole different. You could do whatever the fuck you want to say about that and build on it. But it opens you up in a way that, you know what I'm saying? If I wanted to explain certain shit to you, the quote in itself handles that. Now, that's what I call the power of word, nigga. Not a fucking mere definition of a fucking word or okay. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and the wealth of wisdom, obviously. So let's get right into it, man. Now that you know what I use to do this, and this is another way too, man, of keeping it clean with you. This is a mirror, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the mirror, nigga. And this is why I always tell people, man, spirituality and God, and this is what we're gonna be talking about. And I also realized I had my last recording where I was talking about walking with the wise. This is another one that you need to understand. You know, um, for you to make the connection. But this is where we're going with that. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. So you can't rely on your own intelligence, bro. What does that mean? Why do you need to put God first? Why is it important to have God in your life? You see, guys, and this is what I've been trying to get you guys to see. This is a practical thing. It is not a thing that you just talk about and then you check back on it on fucking next Sunday. This is a way of living. This is how you actualize who you truly are, or you activate who you truly are. When you understand you, this is why it's important for you to know who you are and how you work. That is your business. So, in walking with the wise, just to summarize it for you, because we're going to get into that, because I feel like this is also, will help you to somehow build a foundation to what I'm about to talk to you about here. You know, because think about it. Why is it important? And okay, why the person you hang out with has something to do with you. Well, I do have my own ways of looking at life. Why would somebody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do they say, a bird of the same a feather flock together? You see that saying right there? This is an understanding that goes beyond your own understanding. Should I say it again? You got bump like a truck, bump, bump, rah, rah, ah, 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 all night long. Let me see. I don't know why this shit's coming through. That's the shit's coming through now. Let me see that thong, baby. Your ass is all out, girl. But anyway, guys, all right, let's be more on the serious side here. But what I'm truly trying to, oh man, I hope you guys are listening. I mean, at this point, it is what it is. But okay, let me see. Maybe I should. What's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? With all the sound stuff, man. Okay, so it is what it is. Oh wait, this is on. All right, let's proceed. Do we have haters trying to hold us down? I got the green light, nigga. Anyway. So in life, this is why you go to school. You go to school to learn, to develop the mind that you already have. In other words, it's not necessarily a bad thing not to rely on intelligence. In fact, the way you work, the higher okay, what you relate onto, you take on the form. Okay. Understand this about you. This is why you got to know who you are. The reason why when you hang out with stupid motherfuckers, then you become a stupid motherfucker yourself. That's because part of your nature that goes beyond your own fucking understanding is that you took on the form of what you surrounded yourself with. This is where beauty, all that shit plays a part. Do you understand? This is why your environment is as important as your inside, for lack of better term. Okay. So I'm saying a few key things here that needs to that you need to keep with you. Keep it close to your heart. Because the minute you get to understand a couple things about you, it's going to open up. It's going to open you up. This is where your awakening is taking place. And this is what I tell people that's what I call accountability. When you understand everything you are doing is doing you. This is why even when we use the parable of a farmer or the sower that Jesus talked about, see, that means something. And that was carefully used and choose to depict the picture. First of all, remember, there was a crowd around him when he started talking about the farmer. So he was breaking the crowd down by talking about the seeds and the different locations which represented the soil yourself. But then again, this is not the conversation, but all of that, I want you to understand it. Breaking down the different people, the different soil, who they are in the inside. Because the key thing of what I'm doing here is for you to make the connection to understand what is the so-called spirituality, the so-called whatever the fuck. It's not outside of you, nigga. It's your actual reality. Spirituality is your manual on how for you to be the best version of yourself in this fucking life. This is where now motherfuckers will come out and tell you, yo, this is in a fucking illusion. Where that came from? Well, having a deeper understanding of the reality you're already living in. And when you understand all of that, then suddenly you're going to realize you are not as physical as you appear to be. This is why you would need to know who you are. That's what also makes you the son of the living God. Meanwhile, you have, this uniform, whatever the fuck. Oh man. This is for the great listeners, man. Mm, mm, mm. Woo! Can somebody hear me? Hey, 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 hey. Is there somebody out there? You know what I'm saying? You are legend, motherfucker. But this is where consciousness comes in. This is where every man has to see it for himself. The realization comes in. And this is your journey in life, man. This is why even in life in itself, it looks like subtle, simple, but yet there's a whole bunch of shit going on at the same time. Even the void or the emptiness between us is not even empty. Isn't that what quantum physics is telling you? Well, where do you think motherfucking electricity comes from? Oh, people used to say it's magic and all that shit. This shit's all around you, man. Magic is your divine rights. You are magical. You know what I'm saying? But now here, this is where, it gets a little more, not necessarily complicated, but, then you have what is called the illusionist. Then you have the true magicians. You know what I'm saying? Know who you are. But anyway, let's get back to the conversation at hand. But everything we're talking about here is to build that foundation so you understand why you got to give God your life. When Jesus was talking, do you realize everything he was talking about? The word of wisdom, what is it on that mountain? The sermon on that mountain. Everything he talked about was a representation of nature. He was using nature so you can connect to what he was talking about. Mm, does it sound familiar to you? You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know where niggas get nature from? And giving you the wisdom. But anyway, just act like you didn't hear none of what I said. When I understood what this shit was, nigga, I became a million trillion percent voodoo, nigga. You got me fucked up. But anyway, like I said, I just lost my cool. Act like you didn't hear that. But anyway, going back to, oh man, I'm on one. Hold up, man. Where my shit at? I'm smoking. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to label your boy. This look crazy. I am. Yeah, take this. Take it to the court. Let him know I'm man. Nick. Mm, 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 mm. This is calling for a celebration, guys. This is a celebration, bro. You may not know everything of what I'm saying here, man, but this is a celebration. You hear me? My life is a celebration. It's dedicated to God, man. I am the living word. When you understand that, because your insight, your way of looking at this life or the understanding, I'm not sure who came up with that saying, but they kind of go like saying, believe nothing or, believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear. Guys, these are not shit that are just being said just to be said. When people are telling you what you see in your mind is realer or it's more tangible than the shit you touching, I want you to understand, like, those are not random saying. Those are things you gotta wake up to, man. There's nothing you can do in here without God in your life. You cannot rely on your own understanding. What this is talking about here, man, is that when Jesus using nature, even the parable of a farmer, you got to understand, or a sower, somebody that's what you're doing. Your actions, that's what you need to wake up to. You can either set yourself on fire without even you knowing, and that's what most people do. That's why they call them fools, man. Don't be in the company of fools because they set themselves on fire while they're laughing at other people, thinking they set somebody else's on fire, and then the fire is on them. Don't be those fools. But the only reason why they were able to do that because they don't have what is called self knowledge. So you can only build by having self knowledge, or you can also build your destruction too. You see, this is why you have to eat from the tree of life to understand. They're not in opposition; they all go together. And if you know anything, if you're going through your transformation, it's a whole bunch of destruction for you to as you're building yourself. So don't be stuck in that either or you know what I'm saying? Like, man, eat from the tree of life. Again, dealing with the words, the power of words, not just that, but also your being. There's so much to us, man. I know for me, even let's just talk about on layman's term, meaning let's dumb it all the way the fuck down. I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a brother. You see how many titles I got? And then that's this same motherfucker's gonna be an uncle at some point, a grandpa. All that shit is in me, dog. I'm trying to get you to go outside of the box, man. But anyway, all of those examples that Jesus used to use to reflect or to help you to have an understanding, it was he was using nature the farmer, because everything you do is gonna grow something. And guess what? A lot of us don't think it grows anything because you plant the seed. Hey man, the harvest is coming one way or another. You know what I'm saying? And most people, when they don't see the harvest, they think nothing is growing. See that alone. When you plant something and it grows underneath the ground, you can't see what's going. That alone should tell you, man. What does that tell you? You cannot rely on your own fucking understanding. That's why you need fucking God. And I'm not saying fucking God in a sense like like no, it's the ultimate thing to have, to breathe with, because this is how you get to see things for what they truly are. This is why it's a big mistake for a lot of people to think somehow if you a follower of God, you're stupid or you don't know. No, no, no. Faith is not stupid, bro. Or let me say, the way you guys look at faith. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, y'all niggas dumb this shit down. Like having faith mean like you stupid. Like, no. Having faith, you know. Why do you think it requires just a fucking little bit of faith? Of a mustard seeds. And I talk about that too. Check it out. It has a whole life on its own. You got to know. And for a lot of us, when they call us a man of faith, yes, you call it faith, but we're just sticking to what we know. I don't let, the fucking, what I'm saying, what I see confuse me, man. That's what the illusion is. Isn't it what you call illusion? That's why I don't listen to what people tell me, man. To know someone, you gotta find them. It's not what they tell you. But see, all of that, even that in itself, you cannot rely on your own fucking understanding. And bang, and for you to accept who they are, you would have to go outside of you to see God, to see a higher understanding. Becoming the man of God, that's why you need to become the living word. And what that is those principles, the letters, what they say, you become that by living it, breathing it, shaking it, eating it, whatever the fuck you do with it. It's got to be part of you every day, every second. So that's why I tell niggas, you can't tell me what God is, nigga. Shit. In fact, as a matter of fact, for those of you, you may hear my story from, bits and pieces. It has to be said that way because, we are on divine timing. Everything, mm, you understand what I'm saying? When that comes out, it will speak for itself. This is why having God, man, in your life gives you a deeper understanding of this life, which is by God is you need to understand the mental aspect of our environment. When people tell you, when you're calling an elder or a wise person is giving you life lessons, first of all, when we're talking about life, you're not referring to nature. You're referring to that mental understanding of it. This is why when you understand that, you must become a trafficker of information because your life is based on it. As a man thinketh, so he becomes. Do you understand? You are. You take on, I mean, hang out with, shit, hang out with dumb niggas. You're not gonna be a smart motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how smart you are. This is the truth. Those are God, the divine laws. And this is where now later down the line, and when you get into the occult and spirituality, then you start learning about spiritual laws, which are another way, in other words, understanding that goes beyond you. Just like you cannot help everybody. Some people, you must kill them. Oh, I know that. Hmm. You cannot. Well, why would Jesus, even Jesus in the Bible, use parable and he told the fucking disciples that was meant for you? Why was it not meant for everybody? Huh? You beloved Jesus Christ, motherfucker. And then he tells you what? Not to cast your pearls before swine. These are all wisdom that will carry you through this life. This is why with God, you see straight. Oh, she's lying? Nigga, I don't need to hear your words. You fig tree. You all appearance, but in the inside, you got nothing. In other words, what you do when people don't watch you. Hold up, hold up. Shit, my shit's dying. What the fuck is going on now? Oh, shit. You know what? Okay, let's do it this way. What the fuck is going on? I guess so I'm gonna have to, because I had this thing here. It is what it is. I don't know if it was working or not. At this point, man, we're just going live, nigga. We've been live anyway. We live, niggas. You know what? But with all fairness, guys, okay, I got something. I got the whole mic set. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have studio. Listen, man. All right, nigga. All right, nigga. Let me go through my process, okay? Don't judge me. But it's not just that too. I mean, maybe this message not meant for you to hear too. Everything is all good, bro. I know. But anyway, you cannot just rely on your own understanding, man. That's the point of growing. This is why you need to adapt and know God's rules or commitments and to live your life based on that. And guess what happens when you understand your nature as you take on God's spirit, God understanding? Guess what you do, my friend? You become that for your fellow, for your neighbor, because now you have, now you're not judging them because you could see past. Do you understand? Those are the fruit of the spirit. Without God in your life, it's destruction, bro. And that's what you see. Now people are living lustful in terms of, whatever the fuck. That's the world you're living in. God brings integrity in your life, bro. With God, I can connect through you. I can understand. I can have compassion for you. Because obviously, I'm me and you, nigga. That's the reality, man. What you eat do not make me shit. Try it if you want. Feel free. Know what I eat. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why your salvation is personal, bro. This is why although Jesus saved you, but it can you have to do it for yourself. Which means you're gonna have to carry your own cross. Isn't that what he said? Follow me. How do you follow him? If you know what I'm saying? I mean that means you're gonna have to do what he's doing. Do you get it? And just random. And that's how most people now who understands that, they understand how your mind works. Then they may use a certain figure to be to organize your behavior. And that person also becomes the Christ figure, and that's what the Christ represents too. Oh, this shit goes deep, man. I mean, not really that. I mean, shit, isn't that what Christianity is doing? I mean, let's just be blunt about it, real quick. Your oppressors giving you Jesus is just white. Then everything you have is not good. Come on, bro. That shit don't even make sense. And this is not to take shots at nobody. This shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. But you know what? Guess what? Even that in itself requires for you to vibrate on a certain level to even see it doesn't make sense. Otherwise, this is why a lot of people, man, you've been trained to think a certain way. They tell you what to think, not how to think. Oh man, yeah, man, yeah, 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 yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, all of that. Oh boy. Oh boy. But anyway, let me stop. Let me stop. So going back again, man, it's like, even the Jesus examples, man, he was using third parties to get you to go outside of yourself, yet bringing you right back home. You cannot rely on your own fucking understanding. This unique God, bro. And what God does for you now is providing you clarification. It's giving you a deeper understanding. It's going beyond what you see. With God, you don't judge people based on what they look like, right? Because God helps you to see what? Beyond what you see or what anything look like. Come on, man. Be godly, bro. It's the only way for you to see around here, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got to become the blind man reading the scripture, man. I tell them that all the time. Ah, man. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you, man? You got it. It's a must. It's not, there's no if, there's no other way. This is why having $1 million, you don't know who you are means nothing, bro. What do you have? Nothing. And not just that, like money. Money can set you free, but it can also make you a slave. And that's what we see. This is why you must master yourself. And that's what we see in this reality that we're living in. That's why niggas idolizing shit. And then they think they understand what idol is. And then when they see me wearing this, I'm the one idolizing the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What's the idol here? when this is nah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Having God or to live your life, you know, spiritually, man, is to see things beyond just the physical shit. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to, and I love her too, man. I'm not the average girl in the India Marie, right? I hope I'm saying her name right. You know, and then, yo, Miami, spend that shit, spend that shit. Now, if you asking me, nigga, spend that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, spend that shit, dog. You know what I mean? You got it, right? What I'm trying to say by this, man, listen, man, we need opposition. This is why the true masters, we understand opposition is never an issue, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever she came out with what she came, listen, man, that's why you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say this respectfully, this is where, man, like, ah, some of us, you may appear like you know God, but truly knowing God, man, is it's on a whole other level. And of course, my work here is not telling you to spend that shit, but nigga, spend that shit. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? The idea is not to fight against evil, it's to raise above evil. That's what the growth is. And then once you know the truth, nigga, you think like this is what I'm saying? This is why I always ask people, man, like you don't have a focus issue, bro. You don't know what you want, bro. You know how many I subscribe to this guy and I've been following this guy, man. He's teaching you. I don't know for some reason I've been, I don't know. I want to grow my own shit, and I've been following this guy. Guess what? Social media, dog, is how you use it. Always been how you use it. You see what I'm saying? We cannot have a world without opposition. Nigga, spend that shit. Double up on that shit. Run back on that shit. And then spend that shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is where sometimes some people may think you stepping in to speak and say some shit. Sounds good. What are you looking for? Points, bitch? What you need? Hmm? Bitch, you better spend that shit. Spend that shit. Spend it. You see what I'm saying? And no shit form of my saying what I'm truly saying here. So you guys understand. Because obviously, I mean, shit. I mean, I wouldn't be, like talking to you about this, if what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm truly saying here too, man, seeing beyond the veil, knowing the truth, that's what's gonna set you free. And this is why for me, and I always take the time too, I make it on purpose. Everybody does what they do. But for me, I know I could tell you on purpose. I don't have to smoke weed in front of a fucking camera. No, but I do it so nigga, the only thing you're gonna get from me is that understanding. Nothing else. I don't want you to follow me. I'm not none of that shit. motherfucker. I shit just like you shit. I'd make all mistakes you did. But I'm able to raise above that through God understanding. But what happens a lot of times when, and I realize that shit too, when I be on my God shit, and the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, yo, is nah, nigga, nah. And this is how you balance shit out too. In fact, this is for us. Fuck you, motherfucker. You ain't making you shit, nigga. Fuck you, man. I'm gonna live my truth. And that has always been the point, man. That has always been the goal. That was always been the message. So you gotta have life, God in your life, bro. But not just that. Let's just say, even if you don't want to, okay, fuck God. Okay, let's just say if you're saying fuck God, right? And what I'm saying too by that, it's not just, elderly men sitting somewhere. What I'm saying here is that higher understanding. Understand how the world around you work. That's the whole thing Machiavelli was doing. That's why I tell people, man, you have to understand the wisdom of ignorance, bro. Don't just go like this is some negativity. You're not gonna listen to it. Nah, man. You're not dealing with everybody who's like for me, that's why I needed to have people to betray me, bro. You need betrayal in your life, bro. You gotta have it because it helps you to be better. That's why Jesus, I picked all of them. You see how Jesus picked all his disciples? I picked all of them and put all of them together to work together as a unit, and they're gonna go down as a unit. This is why you need you need that for your personal growth because it's adding on to you to make you more reliable on you. Again, when I was telling you guys, you cannot help everybody, and then you think you're gonna help, you thinking you're being good, you're gonna help everybody. I had to learn from that too, bro. This is why you need God in your life, a higher understanding of what's around you. And you can't rely on just your own fucking understanding. And then what, nigga? For me, it's God over everything, all day, every day. I know what it means in my life. I'm not selling you no fucking somehow some bullshit. Oh, I love God. Let me nah, nigga. I'm alive because of God, nigga. Because of me, the higher understanding, and of course, with all of that being in harmony, I work with the ancestors, angels, and all that shit. Oh, you best believe, nigga. The harder they come, the harder they gonna fall. Oh, I'm ready, ready. This is a celebration. The fuck? You got me all the way fucked up. I'm with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they see me talking about Jesus. You didn't think Jesus was with the shit? You crazy, nigga. Jesus was the shit in itself. What? I'm bringing it, nigga. I didn't look for it. They brought it to me. God is my witness. Okay, say less. That's all I needed. You know, us Haitian niggas, we got this thing we say, "Mbagamba shashanle." You know what that means? It's like, okay, if I were to, you know what, let me try to translate it. I mean, which is not the best thing to do, but I want you to, to, to fill in the blanks. It's like looking for something in the heavens far away. You're looking for it there, and then that shit was right in front of you all this time. Hey, what? Oh, that's dance, baby. Actually, that's what I'm good at. Everything about me, and I knew that about myself too, bro. You know how, and you hear, and I hear other people's story too. Like being a doer, you do shit. This is why, for me, man, like I'm glad I went on the path that I go, but I also understand, shit. You know what I'm saying? Ah, man. In other words, let me just add that to it. They had a mask on. I had one too. What looks like kindness, there's a whole other thing behind it. I'm with the shit. But anyway, and this is no gangster claim, guys. I mean, some of you it's gonna be, it will all make sense in due time, man. You know what I'm saying? But I know not everybody watching me for the same reason, and I know they're watching this. So I want to make sure everybody's getting theirs as I'm giving you yours. So bear with me for a second. I got a community to take care of, in which I have been taking care of very well and efficient. You've got to take my words for it. I will show you better than I can tell you. Anyway. Oh man. Whew. I'm so ready, man. Like, guys, I'm ready. It's up and it's stuck. Oh, I'm coming. And to my kids, man, I want them to know that Ethan, nah, Shay, daddy's coming home sooner than you think. It's gonna be unexpected. It's gotta be that way. But just know, man, I love you, okay? We had to handle business. You know what I'm saying? I know they told you daddy was not coming home. That's not true. What? Nah. There's a delay. Daddy got to take care of some business. Trust me. You'll see me soon. Crazy girl. I never give up on you. What I gotta do, I do what I gotta do. I got you, baby. What? You crazy. You crazy. You didn't think anything. You crazy. I'm saying, let me love you, girl. I'm gonna love you like you've never been loved before. You hear me? You hear me, Nana? I'm gonna love you like you've never been loved before. And my son, you already know, King. Take it easy, man. I'm coming. Oh, they tried them. Oh, they did their best. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough at all. It's like it's not it. I want more. They didn't know, man. I'm more psychotic than you are. You have no psychology. I'm psychotic. But anyway, but this is the beauty of it all, man. Embrace it all. Guys, listen, man. You gotta have God in your life, bro. And when we're learning about other people, life experiences, the laws, how people work, the whole Machiavelli thing that comes in too, to let you know, You got to have the wisdom of ignorance. I always tell people that you cannot be fully wise. You just talking about some good words, some positivity. Fuck out of here. Mm-mm. The true wisdoms come from knowing both sides. Then now you walking in that positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like we're walking our path, not because we don't know. That's why nigga, you can tell me nothing about God, nigga. Shit, I don't know if you can see me or not. Hey, let me turn this shit on. Hey, hey, you can tell me nothing about God, nigga. My life is devoted to no other way around. How do you think I would be a seer down here, man? You don't see any other way. But anyway, I'm being too much right now. But that's because the celebration is here. Let us celebrate, man. And listen, man. Oh man. Hey, listen. Harvest season is harvest season for everybody. That's why you are the great farmer. You have successfully or represented or revealed what Jesus was talking when he talked about the great farmer. We are all great farmers, but we're all farmers, I should say. But the great farmers understand, the seeds that he carries and where to plant them. You just walk around. I understand the sower. I got it. I understand that. Hey, it drops somehow. What I'm saying, anywhere the soil's different. But the wise ones though, I know over there, over here. You want me to go over there? Over here is what's happening. Again, it's for the great listeners. Yeah. If you know, you know. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, man, it's not just, okay, if the God concept could be too big for you, but your knowledge, man, how do you get better? How do you enrich or embellish your life? You would have to go and embrace the knowledge that goes beyond what you already know, my friend. And as you do so, guess what happens to you? You are the farmer. That's why they tell you watch what you eat, man. Because you might get hooked. Who knows? And this is the true meaning of what accountability is. Not blaming yourself, but knowing everything you do has a consequence. And now, as you know that, then you become careful of your seeds. What you're planting. That's all it is. That's all that is, baby. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The tea's done. You know what I'm saying? I had the tea in that one. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? We're switching it up. Now we're just gonna make some man shit. You know what I mean? Man, again, guys, and having God in your life, man, in all areas in your life, He's gonna guide you in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Fill up the blank. Have a higher understanding. Goes beyond what you know. Why do you think niggas be getting played? Like, understand this. I always say that. I do suck my own dick. You know what I'm saying? But listen, that's what God help you with. I used to go like over here. I couldn't go all the way through. And then I said, God, how do I suck my own dick? And then he goes like that. Yeah. Hey guys, and ever since then, I've been sucking my own dick. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna come up with a t-shirt like that. Yo, I'll suck my own dick. Yo, suck your own dick. Eat your own pussy, bro. I mean, I hope you get the gist of it, but if you don't, hey, who cares? Oh, man, I already know what I know. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this is for you. This is a testimony, bro. I have accomplished what I needed to do, and this is not trying to be selfish, but that's the only way too. I could tell you what I'm telling you. Suck your own dick, dog. Get in the bathroom ASAP, ASAP. But anyway, what else, man? Shit, hour and a half. Yo, let me get out of here. Oh yeah, man. Like I was so excited, man, and but not just that. I've been, how we blow with the wind, and then proverb, man. I've been listen, and then when I saw that, I'm like, what the fuck? That's what I've been telling these motherfuckers, but having the proper understanding of what that is. A lot of people are saying, yeah, it's not necessarily putting yourself last, but it's understanding what it takes for you to advance, to become greater. Learning about you or learning about God's laws or the divine is not making you weak or steering you away from you. No, it's bringing you home. Again, this is why you cannot rely on just what you know. Seek the kingdom of God, and everything will be given to you. Man, listen, man. If one thing I've been an advocate on is this: the practicality of spirituality, and what that means. Oh, that means a lot. If you understand that, oh, that would change your life because it would embrace you. It would help you to embrace yourself a lot more, but also have a deeper understanding of you and have a more meaningful life in all aspects. I mean, do you know where or how having God in your life would fuck your life up in any sort of way? Okay, then. So it can only help you, but how? It has to make sense. Faith is not stupidity. Faith is you already know, but it's not showing, but you stay into your knowing. And of course, your senses, the opposition, is going to make you feel like nothing's happening. Shit, nigga. I want them to see me. How can nothing's happening? I'm alive, nigga. God alone. I don't need to see what's happening. Man, they got me fucked up. They got me all the way fucked up. But that's the beauty of it too. You know what I'm saying? And this is also why too, man. Like I truly needed a fight because they brought out the warrior and I came out and then there's nothing. I'm pissed at that. Shit. I'm disappointed a little bit. Okay, I like very much. Shit, man. Man, y'all got me excited for nothing. I mean, you keep talking on the bed, and then there's nothing. Okay, all right, fine. All right, okay, all right. Do you understand? Like not casting your pearls before swine. Listen, man. That's like me. My son is 7, going to 8, and then can you imagine? I'm thinking that I'm smart because I know calculus and he doesn't know calculus. Now, okay, random guys, random. This is random. Hey. So these people, a little bit of story about me, man. Oh, your boy was trafficked, bro. My name was changed. Oh man, I got done dirty, dog. Yo, they did me dirty, dog. But that's the beauty of it all. I mean, listen, man. Listen. It's always the dirty part that's gonna clean you up. That cleanses you up. Oh man, God. You guys want you eat from the tree of life. We all have what we all have. Now, for me, man, I was in a war zone, bro. But how can I be a healer if I don't know sickness, bro? I mean, I was numb to it because this is us as a healer. We heal ourselves. So these people trying to convert me to who they were, it couldn't be. It could. I am who I am, and they know that too. That's why they wanted to do that. And then now they projected who they are and expecting me to fill in the blank for what they projected. But most importantly, they're working hard on causing situations to get me to act like that. You crazy, mate. I had to give them a plot twist. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you ask them, they tell you they got me under control. Oh, Ben having me under control. And then now they had to hire other people since they already had me under control. Now to give them the information that they had that had me under control. And then for these motherfuckers not to have me under control. Yo, hey, yo, listen. Oh, guys, listen. It goes beyond me. It goes beyond me. Those are the people who outsmarted me. But guess what, man? I got God on my side. Ah, you see, never try to be smart. I mean, try to sound smart. Be smart. Like I tell him, man, I play dumb, but I've never been a fool. I am as wise as an owl, as wise as a serpent and as a wolf, as cunning as a fox, as bold as a lion, and having the state of mind of a dolphin. I am the living word, and that's what they are experiencing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Man, you gotta have God in your life because God do not look. You see, you're living in a world where people don't look at the work. They look at the results. But the workers know the work. This is how I recognize another fisherman by his work, his fruit, not necessarily the results. That's why you need to cultivate a God. Like listen, man. Repent, man. Give yourself to God, bro. To the intelligence that is surrounded us, all around us. That same intelligence that Jesus was using when he used the parable of a sower. The same parable that what Jesus used when he talked about the fig tree. That's what these people are. So the only difference between me and I guess if you're using that Jesus parable, Jesus cursed that tree and I understand why. But to me, that tree was already cursed. But I also have to curse it too. The reason why I gotta curse it, not not because you had to curse it so it doesn't do it to somebody else. You see, they can't do nothing to me, but they have done things to other people. And that's gonna stop. That has stopped and that will be stopped. That I promised them. This is why I don't even know why this dumb bitch that they hired. Well, I do know why, because I picked all of them. I had all of them together. So story time, celebration. Because I tell them I was gonna be with them every step of the way. They thought they would have my funeral, and then laugh at the priest, but not knowing I am the priest. At their eulogy, the beauty in all of this, they hide me in plain sight, and I was hidden in plain sight in front of them. So you can't tell me God is no fool, nigga. We play, but we never been dumb. When I hit them with the science, with the silence, they thought, and then, that's what they thought. This is where, what I'm saying? They thought they were looking at everything I have in my closet. Do you see what I'm saying? So they know. That's why I tell them, man, if there's any skeleton in my closet, it's all swelled up. You can even call them skeletons, nigga. I got superheroes in my closet. Nobody else, you see, this is the part of the conversation, guys. Please bear with me for a second. That don't belong to you. Meaning, you don't have to know, what I'm saying? They're going to tell you everything I'm saying. No. This is for them to know. They know the gift. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for you to know. For you, get the information. Get the lessons, nigga. Get your medicine. I got a separate medicine for them. So bear with me because I'm making sure everybody's getting this. Oh, everybody's going to get theirs over here. Hey, listen, man, I'm not stingy at all. To give is to receive, nigga. And you know I'm a giver. You know I give, don't you? Huh? Okay. You know what I'm saying? So all you had to do, all I needed to know is that you wanted it. You didn't even have to say yes. Like, I got it. One of my croissant, Monsieur Boucher. That's guaranteed. You don't even have to man. And that's what I tell people too. You don't even have to tell me you don't like me, dog. I'm already out. And it's the same thing with the people I know that fucks with me. So I'm equal opportunity, niggas. It's however you want it, dog. You just got, oh man, I gotta make sure, I just need to suspect. That's how sensitive, I'm very sensitive. I don't gotta suspect it. I'll give it to you, nigga. What you want? Shit, hey, got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. But this will never happen again. You'll never hurt nobody else again. You'll never put black magic on anybody. Like you control. Nah, man. The fuck is this? Who gave you the right? And then here's something else too. Like in my case, right? They changed my name. I know nothing's what's going on. And then they're laughing at me, calling me stupid. Can you imagine that? Here you are, innocent, thinking that's your mom, that's your dad, your family. Hey, you do what kids do. They laugh at you not knowing. Well, guess what now? Fine. You had yours. Let's play. Oh, it's not going to be the same now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga. Whew. Uh, mm. It ain't going to be me, sweetie. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Man, you know what? But let me say, let me thank my ancestors. This is the time, man. Like, oh, listen, the love that they got from me. It's like, and here's something else too, guys. Oh my God, man. These motherfuckers, man. Listen, man. Why, niggas? Oh man. Thank you. Thank you. All of my ancestors, all my gods. You know what I'm saying? The spirit that I fuck with, man. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas. You know what I'm saying? There must be something. Because I know. This is, closed doors. But, you know what I'm saying? Don't buy that shit. How you that way do? Hmm? You crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Lily, you crazy, me. Hmm? Anubis? These niggas, they don't know. It's Nunu. Not Nunu. This is Nunu. It's Nunu. Ah ouais, é comme ça même. Avec bâché. Comme ça même. Dans la cour. Respectant, monsieur. Bon désordre. Eu sou assim, bom desordre. Avec bâché. Dans la cour là. Crack, papa. Crack. Me fou zozo lá dentro. You crazy, nigga. Petits oiseaux côté où pour aller. Ouais, moi-même. Et moi, j'ai fait là. So, here it goes too, man. Because they knew me, they had me like that. You know what I'm saying? You notice I haven't even called you to ask me about my. You think I was gonna ask you about my parents? You lied to me, and shit. For what? I got something better for you. You know what I'm saying? Then you would know me. You. You know you never knew me. But you also know me too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you playing yourself. Then you expecting me to play myself because you playing yourself? Nah, nigga. I go on my own beat, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You've been hit by the scriptures, man. The living word. I'm a day and a night walker, man. There's nothing you could do better than me. If what you got is the devil, I mean, it have to be that because it ain't God. But if you have God, do you? Okay. You can't do nothing better. People always tell you the devil's a liar. The the greatest liar is God, nigga. I'm letting you know that now. We play dumb, but we've never been a fool. Isn't that God what God always do? I'm a spy for the Most High, man. You hear it first. Okay. Oh, man. We undercovers, nigga. How do you think I can see the other ones? All right. Let me chill. Gotta have God in your life, bro. There's no if and buts. It's your sanity. Your life depends on God, on this world. Well, I mean, that's what we can only speak of. I mean, the other realms too. I mean, shit. I mean, these motherfuckers are smart, bro. But anyway, I mean, shit. I mean, you could do stupid shit, have people following it. Even that, you're gonna have to construct it somehow. Anyway, the bottom line here, man, is that listen, man, seek the kingdom of God, seek wisdom, know how you work, go outside of your own limitations, and then, man, shit, you don't want to know what I'm really thinking. But go out there and be perfect, bro. Which has nothing to do, and here we go too, man. When you adopt the God mentality, then you understand the God's way, it's not man's way. Man's way, when you go through pain, you want to stop. God's way, you got to bleed. The bleeding, well, people have different interpretation, whatever the fuck. I know for me, God was never testing me, man. He was building me. How can God test me? He already knows me. No, 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 no. He's giving you the tools that if you know, you know. I speak for the great listeners, man. How do you think I was forged by fire, man. Oh, Lilin. Sure, that. El Salvador. This is crazy, man. Crazy, beautiful, dog. You know what I'm saying? We all got to go through what we all got to go through, man. It is what it is. So, with all of that being said, man, you got to understand, know how you work. You got to have God in your life. You cannot just stay on your own ability, bro. Expending going outside of you, that's what's going to develop your own ability. This is why it's important for you to understand the spiritual laws and to stick to them. God's way is not men's way. If you are into the Bible, Abraham, how old was he? And then God finally gave him a son, and then God asked him to do what? God didn't know he had faith? fuck out of here. There's a lesson for you in there. That's what it takes. That's what the transformation is. That's why the only son, begotten son of God, whatever the fuck, yeah, God killed him, nigga. What do you think God's gonna do to you? You know what? You know, this is where for you, my people, my devoted, the wise ones, the great listeners, at times, this is also the good news, but I hope the good news was as pleasant as I would want it to be. But that's not the case. So for you too, it's a little bit of that, but just know this is where, what I'm saying, you have to embrace it all. Your transformation is gonna have to go through fire, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you'll be just fine. Don't worry about it. Now, for my other motherfuckers, this is your purification too. You have to be sanctified. And I know there's nothing easy about it. Nothing, yeah, there's nothing easy at all. Not even you trying to pull the stunt that you're trying to pull. This is why whatever steps that you thought you was making now became your trap. This is what you didn't know all along. You thought you were working in the darkness, you were doing something productive. But all this time you were creatively, positively creating your own destruction. And let me tell you, oh boy, this is fascinating. I've never seen anything, I've never witnessed anything like this. And not just that, the excitement. These motherfuckers are so much of losers. They don't even cut. You know how you cut any of your losses? To cut your losses is actually not winning, but you're not losing all the way. Like it's one thing to lose and then to lose it all. They don't know how to cut their losses. So we're talking about losers? Yes. I've never seen anything like this. But I had to learn from them too. And of course, who you are is who you are. They didn't take away, or I mean, they added to me though. Makes me again. The truth is the truth. So if I could see you went for this long, built on something with no foundation, you think I'm going to give up on mine? And I know, as you already know too. But hey, what you think? Oh no no no! You know what? I'm not gonna know it. It's just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? And just like that, man. Hmm. If you ask me, man, and here's something else too. So, well, I guess we would never know because I didn't call the cops. No cops, no judge, nothing, no FBI. I mean, they know because I mean, because of you. Again, all your steps, you created traps for your own self. You set yourself on fire, and now you're looking at me. You waiting for me to be burnt. No problem. Is there smell? Is there smoke coming out? Is it coming out of my can? Yes. Then you're right. Then keep going. Keep going. You're almost there. No, no, you just gotta go stronger. You gotta listen. Hey, 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 you gotta shine. You know what I'm saying? In the meantime, this is what I would, you don't have to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just look at your life. It's, I'm I promise to be with you guys every step of the way. I know there's been questions you've been asking yourself in terms of how did it turn, what was the plot twist, and I'm trying to tell you, okay? Just I want you guys to be at peace. The very thing is, well, you're not gonna be at, I mean, it's hard for you to be at peace right now. I mean, shit, I'm not doing. You know what? Let me just be quiet. Hon, those are your fruit of your labors. Actionné. You know what I'm saying? Wait for me, man. I'm gonna call you and be like, "Yo, why did you do that to me?" Well, what would I? First of all, man, listen. You didn't do nothing to me, lady. You took all of my rejects. I mean, and I talked about that in my last recording, man. Like my baby mother, man. That's why I was telling niggas, man, be careful, bro. I know she was never the one for me. The prophecy had to be fulfilled. This bitch you hired, ask her how long or, what was my connection with her. She was just on standby. Then because you knew I always speak my truth, then you keep asking me questions, I went silence on you. Then what did you think of that silence? Dead at E. Lily. Everything good. We got him. Adeline. Wisner. Y'all gonna be good? Y'all gonna be okay? Oh, and by the way, man, I want to invite you guys too, man. There's gonna be a big party for these guys over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Man, I would not want you guys to miss it, man. I know, Adeline, you got your son here. Come down, you know what I'm saying? Wisner, you probably don't have the money. I'm gonna have to send it to you though. I mean, although they were taking money from me, they didn't give you no money? Okay, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. Hey, I mean, but I got you though. I got you. And let me, to their kids, niggas, y'all better stay away from that. 'Cause nothing's stopping that. Create your own fucking life, or you're gonna go along with them. And if you somehow was associated with any of that, then you're gonna go down with them. And that's point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? Eh, Nolly did it. Eh, eh, E poi lasciami confessare. Very good. You know what I'm saying? Very good, man. You should have traded lightly. But apparently, Evelyn is not the only actionnaire. You too. I mean, all of you. Because all of you guys in it. You know what I'm saying? You're a bunch of actionnaires. An actionnaire. Listen, man. Oh, I'm ready. And then not just that. Now you got me styling on you. I'm gonna put this shit. This shit's gonna be on YouTube. People will see it, and then when you come out, and you know what I'm saying? I'm shit. hmm You know what I'm saying? Who cares how many people see this? You see it. Hey, this is for you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me summarize, guys. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, man. A big part of us being a community, and this is part of you getting to know me as well. It's part of my life, being a spiritual healer and also being trafficked as a kid. And everything else that it comes with. But I also want to let you know too, man. It is all a blessing. Because now, I mean, with that, I was able to know what it takes doing my shadow work, seeing their shadows, and understanding even this was the battle between the shadows. But anyway, with all of that being said, man, I always got to give you a little something extra for you to take with you. Take it to your heart. Keep it close. Don't let nobody see it. You keep it with you. This is what you do with the spiritual laws. That's what you do. This is the wisdom. This is the gems you need to collect. And as you do so, it's going to make you a valuable person. That's why you must become a gold digger. Not the bullshit motherfuckers who fuck these fuckers. They're digging gold. What the fuck they talking? Spend that shit. What's the gold in that? But spend that shit. But anyway, follow me though. Like, not subscribing or anything, whatever the fuck. But get the point of what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Get the fucking point of what I'm saying. So, listen, man. With all that being said, you know what I'm saying? If somehow, because listen, I am a giver, nigga. You listen, I'm out. You hear me? Listen, man. Oh man. I mean, there's so much you need to go by. This is one of them. There's nothing greater than what I was. I mean, there's other shit. Listen. I'm gonna give. There's nothing greater than God, which is a higher understanding. And as you do so, and if you know your nature, you embody it, then you become it. You are the son of the living God. So for me to even talk about this, I mean, shit. I was gonna be bold trying to come up with some shit, but I mean, not even trying to come up. Like, come on, man. I mean, you already know, man. To give is to receive. You feel me? What's understood doesn't have to be explained. You know what I'm saying? If you're true to yourself, you'll never be false to nobody else. Are you following what I'm saying? Man, but none of that or any of these would ever be greater, or wisdom is wisdom regardless of where it come from. All of that is fitting into you gotta have God into your life more. Especially if you're living down here. God helps you to see people past, look at others past what they look like. Well, guess what? This is a fucking illusion. God fit right in. God is the condom you need if you're gonna be fucking down here. That is your protection. And you can come all day long. You hear me? Yeah, we ain't taking none of that shit back. I want you to take all of it. There's nothing you could do without God, bro. I mean, yes, you can. It's gonna be build, even the truth. If you don't see the truth, then you're building on what? On lies. That's what these people try to do to me. And they're expecting to get a reward from lies. But all you got to do from a lie, you know the domino effect. You kick one domino out of it, and the whole thing's collapsed because it was lies. If you lie, then you got to create another lie to create the lie you already lied. Then you lie on that tape of that lie. That's another lie. Do you see what I'm saying? It's fluff, illusion. Can you imagine now me trying to like these niggas trying? Yo, they're trying to get me in a fucking asylum and shit, man. Like I'm crazy and shit. I'm a whole fucking accountant. You know what I'm saying? Having a fucking master degree and all that shit, man. But yo, you just gotta laugh at it. And niggas doing all that shit just to get your money, bro. There's nothing godly about it, man. But not just that. This lady that I was raised with, bro. You know how many opportunities? She had this opportunity. She had a guy that was sent straight from God, bro. When you have somebody who became successful, this guy, hardworking man, a good man, the people who came from where he came from, he helped them. He became a millionaire, and I'm talking about in Haiti, and help other people and giving them the knowledge that he had to build. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Did you know what they said? Oh, I love, you know. It was because of his money, really. And guess what? And they know, nigga, I was born a fucking millionaire, bro, and live in poverty. My life. Oh boy. You see what I'm saying? So what was about that guy? I was looking for his money. None of that, man. He was a knowledgeable person, a good person, bro. This nigga was a good person. He would give anybody the shirt off his back and would stay without a shirt to help. But if you bullshit, he doesn't deal with you. That's the man I inspire to be. And giving her, teaching her how to develop, helping her to, she had a one business. This guy was trying to get her, yo, build another one. He's a million, he knows how it works. This bitch was like, nah, I'm gonna be a murderer. I'm gonna do black magic on people. That's better. Well, you're gonna get what comes with that. And shit, nigga, you already didn't give a fuck about me, so you already know. And I never had any issues with you, but okay, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with everything you did to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I will fuck you up too. Oh, yes, I will. You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, I want to show it to I want to know if I'm afraid of you. I already know the answer. And you know the answer too. Yeah, I don't know. You know, you know these, man. I guess there's certain things we would never know. But anyway, we're gonna leave it here, guys. Listen, man. The biggest thing you could take with you, bro, your life means nothing without a higher purpose, a higher understanding, because that's what's gonna guide you. And whatever you have that is that what's gonna guide you, you're gonna become that. And that is your nature, my nigga. Know that truth, it will set you free. It would help you to make better this well, not necessarily well, I mean again, I don't even fucking know. You know, I'm repeating understandably as I went through it myself. And we're gonna leave it there. I sent down. Walk with the wise, nigga. Word of the wise.